this is Sarah Create the Hearts, and in my last video I talked about my virtual retreat from Pink Fresh Studio, and I did forget one of the sweets which I wanted to just bring up because I lost all my videos because I had a whole thing with my computer, but that's in my last video if you want to hear about that drama. But anyway, this was another sweet that we got and the cards that we made. So we did strawberries and we also did little citrus fruits. They give you whatever fruits you want. Anyway, there's that. Okay, moving on. So Stamp Joy is tailored expressions. So, this is another one I think is a great value. You get a little bit less product, but they prep everything for you. One of the things they do is they create their own stamp set for the event. They take stamps from different collections that they have, and then you also get other product as well. If you add on Friday, because Stamp Joy is a one-day event, if you add on Friday, it's a great value because it costs an extra $100, I think. You get a lot of product with that $100. And so I really liked what we got this year. I think it was a really, really great value. And I think hopefully that is available on, I'm trying to find all of the things that were for Friday. I think you can see all the items that we got. Okay. This might not be all the things that we have because like I said, whenever my kids need a card, they go digging around and they take cards. They're allowed to. They take cards for friends and all of that. So anyway, what we did was a couple of things that we got, one of which is a stamp and die. And the stamp and die, it stamps, it's one of those where it stamps once and then you die cut and it makes a lot of different sentiments. And they all were this happy theme. So you'll see a lot of things using happy as the theme. And so some of what we did is using scrap. I feel like I said, I'm missing some things. We made quite a few cards for Friday. But you can see all the little happy that we got, all these happy everything, happy birthday, you make me happy. Which happy you make me, speaking like Yoda there. I don't know what happened with that one, but that's okay. So we did this basket weaving technique. There is a die set that Tailored Expressions has that can help you make this type of card. And so again, value is all about whether you like the product. I'm a big fan of Tailored Expressions. I think they're a very generous company. You get a free little stamp or die or whatever every time you order. And then if you spend $100, they have a free gift. And sometimes the free gifts are pretty amazing. Sometimes the free gifts are like, it's great. I love it. Thank you. But some of the gifts are like, whoa, that's a great gift. So I enjoy the company. I think they are. And I remember when she was here in California before she moved to Idaho, I actually saw her at Scrapbook Expo many, many years ago. She did a demo. I was there. I did a make and take with her. Super nice lady. And so anyway, I like the product. And I think that's the important part, right, is that you like the product. And that's why things like a Crop and Create, I'm not a fan of because it's like 13 or 15 different companies. And you may only really like 3. And then they may not put out that time the best product. And so it's a problematic type situation, unless you just want to go do stuff. So maybe Crop and Create's for you. But for me, it's not. I prefer to, at least in this stage, to just really focus on companies that I really enjoy the product. So we did this, which I really like. And the other thing was the 3D embossing folders. So we did get, I think, I'm going to say we got a die, but I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, they give you everything to make these things. Remember, everything you get. But it's like with the papers, everything's cut for you. So that's a value for me. It's time savings. It's a value. But this is Friday's class. And so we got 2 3D embossing folders. This butterfly one also came with a stencil. And so that's pretty cool. So we made this card and then we made this card, which we did not use a stencil for this one. And we did some different techniques. And then we got the, what do you call it? That we got this 3D embossing folder, this Baroque whatever this is called. And I believe there's going to be a die. I think we could have bought the die if we wanted. I didn't, it's a little pricey, but there was a die that is probably going to come out when this comes out. And I want to say that I'm missing some cards for that, but that's okay. It just gives you an idea of the kinds of things that you get for Friday. So Friday was great. Friday's worth it. For Saturday, which is the main Stamp Joy event, like I said, I don't think this is all the cards we made. We got a couple of stencils. We got the stamp set that they sort of make, and then we got a stamp set and die. So, and then they cut everything for you. Everything's prepared, you know, kind of for you. I'm trying to think what else we got. Anyway, pretty good value. So let's go into it. One of the things we did is their half sheet, one sheet wonder. So we used the stamp set to make this bunch of cards. So you stamp a half sheet of cardstock, and then there are different ways you can cut it, kind of like the old one sheet wonder, but it's a half sheet to make these different cards. So that was really fun, and that was one way we used that stamp and die. The other way, just the stamp set really, is for this card, we used a polka dot stencil that we got in our kit. And then we used some lunar paste, which I had the lunar paste. I have all the lunar paste except for the neon. And this is how we used the stamp and the die that we used for this one. So we made a card using the stamp and the die. So very, very cute. Like I said, I don't think I have all the cards here, but we made this move-in card, just a note to say hello. That was a fun one. I'm trying to think, did we get the stencil for the clouds? I can't remember. We did this technique right here, which was a masking technique, and they give us the masking paper, the stamp set, or the stamp. We got that. So that's very cool technique. And then this one we did, which was cool. Basically, it is inking these different colors and then using that polka dot stencil with black, which I think is genius because I never think about doing that, but I think it's really, really good. And then, you know, they give us these little pieces right here to make the rest of this card. We got the stamp, wishing you a colorful day. So that was fun. Then the other thing that we made is we made this, which is like a, with their little calendars that they sell, and they also sell these little already pre-printed things you can color. And we made this little calendar. So I like it. I like that it is one of the few ones out there that still preps everything for you. I think that's great. I love it. I appreciate it. And so for me, it was a great value when you add Friday. When you add Friday, we got a lot of really great product that I really, really like. And actually I liked a lot of the things that we got this particular time. I can see myself using it. And I really liked some of the things that we made. But I also appreciate the fact that everything was done for us. She's also very generous. She gives out lots of prizes. All the ladies are really fun, and it's just a well done virtual retreat, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Sandy Crank the Heart.